Biography. Mary Louise Meryl Streep, born June 22, 1949, is an American actress. Often described as the best actress of her generation, Streep is particularly noted for her versatility and accent adaptability. She is the recipient of numerous accolades, including a record 21 Academy Award nominations, winning 3, behind only Katharine Hepburn for the world record, and a record 32 Golden Globe Award nominations, winning 8. Streep made her stage debut in Trelawney of the Wells and received a Tony Award nomination for 27 Wagons Full of Cotton and A Memory of Two Mondays in 1976. In 1977, she made her film debut in Julia. In 1978, she won a Primetime Emmy Award for her leading role in the miniseries Holocaust, and received her first Oscar nomination for The Deer Hunter. Streep won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for playing a troubled wife in Kramer vs. Kramer, 1979, and went on to establish herself as a film actress in the 1980s. She won the Academy Award for Best Actress for starring as a Holocaust survivor in Sophie's Choice, 1982, and had her biggest commercial success to that point in Out of Africa, 1985. She continued to gain critical and awards recognition for her work in the late 1980s and 1990s, but commercial success was varied, with the comedy Death Becomes Her, 1992, and the drama The Bridges of Madison County, 1995, becoming her biggest earners in that period. Streep reclaimed her stardom in the 2000s and 2010s with starring roles in Adaptation, 2002, The Hours, 2002, The Devil Wears Prada, 2006, Doubt, 2008, Mamma Mia, 2008, Julie and Julia, 2009, It's Complicated, 2009, Into the Woods, 2014, The Post, 2017, and Little Women, 2019. She also won her third Academy Award for her portrayal of British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher in The Iron Lady, 2011. Her stage roles include the Public Theatre's 2001 revival of The Seagull, and her television roles include 2 projects for HBO, the miniseries Angels in America, 2003, for which she won another Emmy Award, and the drama series Big Little Lies, 2019. Streep has been the recipient of many honorary awards. She was awarded the AFI Life Achievement Award in 2004, Gala Tribute from the Film Society of Lincoln Center in 2008, and Kennedy Center Honor in 2011 for her contribution to American culture through performing arts. President Barack Obama awarded her the 2010 National Medal of Arts, and in 2014, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. In 2003, the government of France made her a Commander of the Order of Arts and Letters. She was awarded the Golden Globe Cecil B. DeMille Award in 2017. Early life and education. Mary Louise Streep was born on June 22, 1949, in Summit, New Jersey. She is the daughter of artist Mary Wilkinson Streep and pharmaceutical executive Harry William Streep, Jr. She has 2 younger brothers, Harry William Streep III and Dana David Streep, both actors. Her father was of German and Swiss descent, his lineage traced back to Lofano, from where Streep's great-great-grandfather, Gottfried Streep, immigrated to the United States and where one of her ancestors served as mayor. The surname was later changed to Streep. Another line of her father's family was from Geesville. Her mother had English, German, and Irish ancestry. Some of Streep's maternal ancestors lived in Pennsylvania and Rhode Island, and were descended from 17th-century English immigrants. Her 8th great-grandfather, Lawrence Wilkinson, was one of the first Europeans to settle in Rhode Island. Streep is also a second cousin 7 times removed of William Penn, the founder of Pennsylvania. Records show that her family is among the first purchasers of land in the state. Her maternal great-great-grandparents, Maynus McFadden and Grace Strain, were natives of the Horn Head district of Dunfanaghy in Ireland. Streep's mother, whom she is compared in both appearance and manner to Dame Judi Dench, strongly encouraged her daughter and instilled confidence in her from a very young age. Streep said, "She was a mentor because she said to me, 'Meryl, you're capable. You're so great.' She was saying, you can do whatever you put your mind to. If you're lazy, you're not going to get it done. But if you put your mind to it, you can do anything." And I believed her. Although she was naturally more introverted than her mother, when she later needed an injection of confidence in adulthood, she would consult her mother at times for advice. Streep was raised as a Presbyterian in Basking Ridge, New Jersey, and attended Cedar Hill Elementary School and the Oak Street School, which was a junior high school at that time. In her junior high debut, she starred as Louise Heller in the play The Family Upstairs. In 1963, the family moved to Bernardsville, New Jersey, where she attended Bernards High School. Author Karina Longworth described her as a gawky kid with glasses and frizzy hair, yet noted that she liked to show off in front of the camera in family home movies from a young age. At the age of 12, Streep was selected to sing at a school recital, leading to her having opera lessons from Estelle Liebling. Despite her talent, she later remarked, "I was singing something I didn't feel and understand. That was an important lesson, not to do that. To find the thing that I could feel through." She quit after 4 years. Streep had many Catholic school friends, and regularly attended Massachusetts. She was a high school cheerleader for the Bernards High School Mountaineers and was also chosen as the homecoming queen her senior year. Her family lived on Old Fort Road. Although Streep appeared in numerous school plays during her high school years, she was uninterested in serious theater until acting in the play Miss Julie at Vassar College in 1969, in which she gained attention across the campus. Vassar drama professor Clinton J. Atkinson noted, "I don't think anyone ever taught Meryl acting. She really taught herself." Streep demonstrated an early ability to mimic accents and to quickly memorize her lines. She received her B.A. cum laude in 1971, before applying for an MFA from the Yale School of Drama. At Yale, she supplemented her course fees by working as a waitress and typist, and appeared in over a dozen stage productions per year. At one point, she became overworked and developed ulcers, so she contemplated quitting acting and switching to study law. Streep played a variety of roles on stage, from Helena in A Midsummer Night's Dream to an 80-year-old woman in a wheelchair in a comedy written by then-unknown playwrights Christopher Durang and Albert Inarado. She was a student of choreographer Carmen de Lavalade, whom she introduced at the 2017 Kennedy Center Honors. Another one of her teachers was Robert Lewis, one of the co-founders of the Actors Studio. Streep disapproved of some of the acting exercises she was asked to do, remarking that one professor taught the emotional recall technique by delving into personal lives in a way she found obnoxious. She received her MFA from Yale in 1975. She also enrolled as a visiting student at Dartmouth College in 1970, and received an honorary Doctor of Arts degree from the college in 1981. Career 1970s. Early work and breakthrough. One of Streep's first professional jobs in 1975 was at the Eugene O'Neill Theatre Center's National Playwrights Conference, during which she acted in 5 plays over 6 weeks. She moved to New York City in 1975, and was cast by Joseph Papp in a production of Trelawney of the Wells at the Vivian Beaumont Theatre, opposite Mandy Patinkin and John Lithgow. She went on to appear in 5 more roles in her first year in New York, including in Papp's New York Shakespeare Festival productions of Henry V, The Taming of the Shrew with Raoul Julia, and Measure for Measure opposite Sam Waterston and John Cazale. She entered into a relationship with Cazale at this time, and resided with him until his death 3 years later. She starred in the musical Happy End on Broadway, and won an Obie for her performance in the off-Broadway play Alice at the Palace. Although Streep had not aspired to become a film actor, Robert De Niro's performance in Taxi Driver, 1976, had a profound impact on her. She said to herself, "That's the kind of actor I want to be when I grow up." Streep began auditioning for film roles, and underwent an unsuccessful audition for the lead role in Dino De Laurentiis' King Kong. De Laurentiis, referring to Streep as she stood before him, said in Italian to his son, "This is so ugly. Why did you bring me this?" Unknown to Laurentiis, Streep understood Italian, and she remarked, "I'm very sorry that I'm not as beautiful as I should be, but, this is it. This is what you get." She continued to work on Broadway, appearing in the 1976 double bill of Tennessee Williams' 27 Wagons Full of Cotton and Arthur Miller's A Memory of Two Mondays. She received a Tony Award nomination for Best Featured Actress in a Play. Streep's other Broadway credits include Anton Chekhov's The Cherry Orchard and the Bertolt Brecht Kurtwell musical Happy End, in which she had originally appeared off-Broadway at the Chelsea Theatre Center. She received Drama Desk Award nominations for both productions. Streep's first feature film role came opposite Jane Fonda in the 1977 film Julia, in which she had a small role during a flashback sequence. Most of her scenes were edited out, but the brief time on screen horrified the actress. "I had a bad wig and they took the words from the scene I shot with Jane and put them in my mouth in a different scene. I thought, I've made a terrible mistake, no more movies. I hate this business." However, Streep cites Fonda as having a lasting influence on her as an actress, and has credited her as open probably more doors than I probably even know about. Robert De Niro, who had spotted Streep in her stage production of The Cherry Orchard, suggested that she play the role of his girlfriend in T. War film The Deer Hunter, 1978. Cazale, who had been diagnosed with lung cancer, was also cast in the film, and Streep took on the role of a vague, stock girlfriend to remain with Cazale for the duration of filming. Longworth notes that Streep political views politically, Streep has described herself as part of the American left. She gave a speech at the 2016 Democratic National Convention in support of presidential nominee Hillary Clinton. In January 2017, Streep was honored with the Cecil B. DeMille Award for Lifetime Achievement at the 74th Golden Globe Awards, during which she delivered a highly political speech that implicitly criticized then-President-elect Donald Trump. She argued that Trump had a very strong platform and used it inappropriately to mock a disabled reporter, Sir Jeff Kowaleski, who, in her words, Trump outranked in privilege, power, and the capacity to fight back. She added, "When the powerful use their position to bully, we all lose." She also implicitly condemned Trump's hardline stance on immigration by saying, "Hollywood is crawling with outsiders and foreigners, and if you kick us all out, you'll have nothing to watch except for football and mixed martial arts, which are not arts." Trump responded via Twitter by calling Streep one of the most overrated actresses in Hollywood, and a Hillary flunky who lost big. While promoting the film Suffragette in 2015, Streep accused the review aggregation website Rotten Tomatoes of disproportionately representing the opinions of male film critics, resulting in a skewed ratio that adversely affected the commercial performances of female-driven movies. "I submit to you that men and women are not the same, they like different things," she said. "Sometimes they like the same thing, but sometimes their tastes diverge. If the tomato meter is slighted so completely to one set of tastes that drives box office in the United States, absolutely." Personal Life author Karina Longworth notes that despite her stardom, for decades Streep has managed to maintain a relatively normal personal life. Streep lived with actor John Cazale for 3 years until he died of lung cancer in March 1978. Streep said of his death, "I didn't get over it. I don't want to get over it. No matter what you do, the pain is always there in some recess of your mind, and it affects everything that happens afterwards. I think you can assimilate the pain and go on without making an obsession of it." Streep married sculptor Don Gummer 6 months after Cazale's death. They have 4 children, 1 son and 3 daughters. Son Henry Wolf Gummer, born 1979, a musician; daughters Mary Willa Mamie Gummer, born 1983, an actress; Grace Jane Gummer, born 1986, an actress; and Louisa Jacobson Gummer, born 1991, a model. In February 2019, Streep became a grandmother for the first time, through her eldest daughter Mamie. In August 1985, the family moved into a $1.8 million private estate in Connecticut, with an extensive art studio to facilitate Streep's husband's work, and lived there until they bought a $3 million mansion in Brentwood, Los Angeles, in 1990. They eventually moved back to Connecticut. Streep is the godmother of Billie Lourd, daughter of fellow actress and close friend Carrie Fisher. Fisher wrote the screenplay for Streep's 1990 film Postcards from the Edge, based on Fisher's book. When asked if religion plays a part in her life in 2009, Streep replied, "I follow no doctrine. I don't belong to a church or a temple or a synagogue or an ashram." In an interview in December 2008, she alluded to her lack of religious belief when she said so, "I've always been really, deeply interested because I think I can understand the solace that's available in the whole construct of religion. But I really don't believe in the power of prayer, or things would have been avoided that have happened, that are awful. So, it's a horrible position as an intelligent, emotional, yearning human being to sit outside of the available comfort there. But I just can't go there." When asked where she draws consolation in the face of aging and death, Streep responded, "Consolation? I'm not sure I have it. I have a belief, I guess, in the power of the aggregate human attempt, the best of ourselves. In love and hope and optimism, you know, the magic things that seem inexplicable. Why we are the way we are. I do have a sense of trying to make things better." Where does that come from? Nickname Meryl, gender female, age 74 years old, in 2024, date of birth June 22, 1949, full name Mary Louise Meryl Streep, profession actress, singer, writer, nationality American, birthplace Summit, New Jersey, U.S. religion Presbyterianism, zodiac sign Cancer, Meryl Streep, education qualification, Master of Fine Arts School, Bernards High School, New Jersey, United States College, Yale School of Drama, New Haven, Connecticut, United States. Meryl Streep, career, profession, actress, singer. Writer known for, famous for starring in the Devil Wears Prada movie. Net worth, $50 million US. 2024, family and relatives. Father, Harry William Streep, Jr. Mother, Mary Wolfe Wilkinson. Brother, Harry Streep. Marital status, married. Husband, Don Gummer, M. 1978. Children, first son, Henry Wolfe Gummer. Daughter, Mamie Gummer. Daughter, Grace Gummer. Daughter, Louisa Gummer. Past relationships, John Cazale, 1976-78, his death.